This is Saturday, August 26, 2023, because I have checked it up before I start the recording. So it's much things happen in my life, even if I am on my own. And tomorrow I'm going to be with my daughter. We are going to make going on a boat to a very small island, not far away where I live, but it's in another city. And we are going there because I always have wanted to go to the small island, but it have not been before. Tomorrow, I hope. I'm worried about my daughter, and I'm going to try to talk to her tomorrow. I have talked to her before, but I need to talk to her because she is sick, and because it's not only that she eat this diet food where you don't eat any meat, and veganic diet, and it's not about that she eat that food, but it is that she try to lower her weight with exercise. So she talked to me, the last time she talked to me, she said that she have pay for a membership in a exercise studio close to where she live, and she say she's going there 4 times a week, and then she need to go with her bicycle far away to come to that city where the studio are and training, and she took away when I told her that she was jumping on this like mattress inside her room the whole time when she talked to me, moving around the whole time. And she working in a restaurant, but she don't eat that food because she eat vegan food. And she working at least the whole day, and she is off work on Sundays. That's the only day she's off work. So she moving around very much, and then she eat this vegan food that is not much calories in it. And the body needs calories. The body needs the calories to get the energy to move around the body and build up the cells and everything in the body. And of course not to be fat, but it must be a balance between the exercise and how you eat. And my daughter is not in balance because she move around her body too much in compared to what she eats. So she lowered the weight the whole time, slowly. And I'm not sure because when they have this anorexia, like she have, I know she have anorexia, and I can't know if she puke, if she eat, because she eat very much food when we are together. But I don't know if she only eat that for me to see her eating, and then in other time that she puke away the food. They are very much about to hide for everyone that is around them and lie. And I'm worried about my daughter, but not so worried. If I don't have had God in my life and afterlife in my life, I should be very worried. But I'm not worried because I know this is the way the devil want to kill me. If I should grieve that I don't see my grandkids, and my son tried to hide from me, and he hid from me, and my grandkids' mother, she hates me without knowing me, have never met me, and she try in her narcissism by proxy way to hide everything from me. She say that she should steal my grandkids from me, and she have done that, and she try now on my daughter also to make her go away from me. But so far have it not happened. And then my son he have contact with my daughter. It's his half sisters. They have not the same father, and he tried to convince her that I don't have any money, and she believed him because she have been trained by the church, that she have been in that church since I left Sweden for United States in year 2000, but it was not really 2000. I think she started the school 2002, but so far she had been in the church, and the church is about money, and try to let the members of the church to do the economy things. But as more that the pastor there going weak in his body, and he start to understand that his time is soon up, then I think he don't do these things anymore about get people to give him money, the people that is in the church, because I have seen it also that people have left that church, and but my daughter is about money, and my daughter is telling me that she is more like her father and want to be with her father, and she is with her father, uh, every time she is off from the church, and they have a school, so it's about the school mostly. So when it is semester time, when it's vacation from the school, she going to her father because he have a big house and he is very wealthy. So that's very important for her. And she don't want to come to my home. So we always meet each other outside my home. And she and her brother, he's saying that I don't have any money, so that she should not pay attention to me, because the money, God is not money, but they see it as money because they belong to the other side. My daughter is smart enough to understand that it can't be 100% and against 0%. There is some things with me, and most is it because I am her mother, and that is the most important for her when it's come to me, that I am her mother. And so tomorrow I have done that when she had her birthday. I was sending her much money, and my daughter be so surprised that she got so much money from me. And I say that you are the only one that I have in my life, and I don't need to spend money on other people. So it's you that get all the money. I say to her, it's not. It was for me. Was it not much money? But she was thinking, because I say I want to send you money, because she was out in that the church have every year going to a place where they put up. They are a Texas church like that, and they have bull riding and then some kind of hamburgers and they showing up in square dance or line dance, these things like a cowboy style, and they go there. And I know my daughter loved to shopping, so I say to her, I give you your birthday gift a little early, because I know you want to spend money on that place where you are now, and it's your birthday is after you come back home, so I send you money now, I told her. And she got a lot of money for her that she didn't expect me to give her. And that was not overflow of money, but it was because she was thinking that she should get a little money for me, because my son is saying I'm poor, so I can't give her any money. And so I sent her money that was a little over the limit of what I really want to give her, but to be wise, I send her a little more. And now when we were going tomorrow, I told my daughter, I pay for the tickets for the ship, for to go with the boat. You don't need to pay for it. And it's a little money to pay for that back and forward island. And I will pay for the food we eat on the island also. So she understands that her brother do lies on to her. He's lying to her, and he, for him, is it money important because he belonged to the devil, and want her to see this, that I don't have any money. So I am wise in money, so I don't do the overflow. I don't give away, because I don't tell her that I have insurance that I pay for in the time when I was very wealthy, when I lived together with her father. He was selling insurance as an extra job, and he wrote an insurance on me. Not very much, not much to kill for, only a little money. But it's enough. The money I got now, yesterday, it's money that I can spend on my daughter this time, and not take from my retirement. Or if you send me some money, I don't take that money. It's insurance money. And it is start to come true that before I knew this, before COVID-19, before I did this podcast, before I even knew God, I think I didn't pay attention to what year it was, but I think it was before God come, that I had a vision. One night I had a vision that I saw all the pictures of my life, everything, every pictures was on a trash pile. I think I have talked about it before, about this trash pile. And there all the pictures of me and my life, and all the picture I had was laying on a trash pile. And I didn't know what it was, because it have not started to happen yet, that I left left Sweden to go to United States in year 2000. It was before that I had this vision dream, and I can see it now, because my daughter is telling me that her brother have diabetes, and he don't take care of it. He eat and drink alcoholic as like he don't have it. So he will die like his father died in a heart attack. His father had diabetes also, but didn't take care of it. and he is the same. So he will die in a heart attack. Not, it can happen any day. And it's sad to not know where my grandkids will take. I am worried that the mother is going to take care of her kids and with this narcissism by proxy. So she killed them. And so there is no one there on that side. And my daughter, she looked like she's going to maybe die before me. And then there is no one that care for the pictures. I have all the pictures from the beginning of the history of photos. But as I have started doing my family tree, I put the picture, many picture, I put it inside the family tree. So it will be somewhere there in the archive in Utah, in that archive, some of the pictures that I had. So even if it's be in the trash pile, there is inside on the internet, is it there somewhere. And that when I had this vision dream, it was not so about family tree to put up pictures of people in the family tree in that time. So it was terrible to have this vision dream, to know that no one will care that I have lived here on earth. And no, my daughter have no children or any husband. She is by herself. And my son is by herself with his 2 kids. And they will not. I think my son have told his children that I am dead, so they will never search for me, anything. So it's start to come true, this vision dream I had for many years ago. And I am thankful that I still can remember everything in my life. Not exactly details sometimes, but I remember most important things to remember. And my daughter, she have had COVID-19, I think 3-4 times, and she have the vaccine. But with this diet she have, it will take her, not maybe the anorexia, but if she got something very bad illness, she is going to die, because now she don't have any immune system that is very weak on her. And she telling me technical how they have to eat extra vitamins and minerals when they eat vegan food. because doesn't get all things the body needs. So she's telling me, but to telling and what to do is not the same. She may be sitting and telling me that she take all these extra things she need to take for the body, but I can see that she is very dry in her skin and very much I can see the structures of her skeleton, not really very, very thin, but it is very, very close. And I know I have talked about this before, but it's good to repeat it for you that is in the diet thinking. That I had anorexia in the beginning of the 80s. And I don't know why I didn't eat, but I have just left my son's father and was on my own, far away from him, but he was calling me, and sometimes he come to my home, and it was threatening when he did that. So it was not okay mentally for me in that time, and so I stopped to eat, and I get anorexia. And people told me that you are too slim. You must eat food, they say. I'm laughing now because I am too big now. Now it's the opposite. But it's because I am sick in my body. That's why I am like I am today. But I couldn't see it. In the mirror I saw me. I didn't see me fat, but I see me as normal weight. But they told me, you are too slim, you must eat more. And then I realized that because I started to buy me new clothes. And I saw that I couldn't have clothes that was for a normal adult person. I have to go to the children, or more like teens, younger, like 10, 12 years old clothes, the size. And I couldn't, those adult clothes I took on me was too big for me. So in that way I saw it on the clothes that I was too slim. I was like, I couldn't buy clothes for children when I was over 30 years old. So then I understood and stopped to try to lower my weight. I understood. And that's a way that you can check it out, to see if your brain fool you by when you see the picture in the mirror of you that you think I look okay, but I need to lower a little more in my weight, then is it to look at the clothes that you buy, how small they are, and that's you see that the brain, the eye, your eyes give the brain to see the things that is in the mirror, and that communication is wrong. So you can take a look at your the dress size you have, and I was I think I was 140 centimeter, like that, between 10 and 12 years old clothes when I was over 30 years old. So tomorrow I'm going to talk to my daughter about this. I maybe not choose the word anorexia, but talking to her about to have a balance between what you eat and what your exercise, or balance between what the exercise are and what you eat. And it's only just now is it World Championship in athletic sport, and I watch it, and some of those women, you can tell they are anorexia, and they running, and they don't have any fat under the skin, and that they need to have for to could survive for a long time. And I see in my daughter's face that I see the muscles in her face, and sometimes she look just crazy in her face when it's coming, the shadows that showing up, how she look like in her anorexia style. And it can be that she will die before me, and it doesn't matter, as she don't have any children. It will be later on anyway, because after her death is no one that will have those pictures. So it's a little sad, because I have always been interested in photography, but now it doesn't matter anymore for me, because my life, I am so old, so there will be, why should I keep them? And I keep them for my daughter to find them, and I have thrown away many pictures that I know she never will know what it is in a picture. And some picture I have written behind them what it is, so she know. But it's all those pictures is waste. I have maybe 1,000 of pictures I've had from the start, but I have thrown them away. and then I try to place them on a family tree. And there is some archive for historical things, but that archive is I think it's 100 years. Those that is picture that is older than 100 years, they are okay to place in archive. And that I can do because the oldest picture I have is from the 425 years ago. So I can place those oldest picture there in the archive on the internet. I didn't knew that in that time that I have a vision dream. So I will, if there will be some interesting tomorrow, I will recording and tell you what my daughter said and what we did there, and put a picture of us on that island. And I hope it will be a nice weather there. Today it's going to be rain the whole day. This is in the morning or at lunchtime. I recording 11 is it o'clock before lunch on Saturday. So thank you for listening, and remember that there is hacks and there is people take away my episodes because they have evil people doing things, technical things with my podcast. They have their eyes on this because I work against the devil. So the devil have placed some people doing this to take away some of my episodes. But I will soon recording a little summary of what have happened in my life when it comes to afterlife and God to do. God is in afterlife also. That's why I don't say God first in that way, because you should understand that God belong to the afterlife, but he is also targeting us here on earth. But he is on both sides. The life we live here on earth today, and also have the contact with afterlife, what they can do and not to do, because they have to go through him to come to us, and we need to ask God to let them talk to us, that those that is in afterlife, that they will be allowed to talk to us from God. And there was a man asking me about, it sounds like you see God, he say, when you are talking, he say that. But I say to him, and I say to you, that I don't see God in fully. He's not the whole God, can't I see. I see sign of him. And when he touch me, I know because of the energy that I get inside my body. And he is on my top of my head in the chakra, and he touched me there that no other spirits touch me in my chakra. It's only God that do that. So those is signs. I don't see him. I can see maybe like a hand, but it's not God's hand, because he is not a body. He is a spirit. So I can't see him. And maybe this man, when he say it sounds like you see him, that he want God to be a human, like Jesus was a human. He want maybe Jesus or Muhammad to be God, but they are not, because they have a body, a human body, and God have not a human body. He's a spirit. And I have been up to heaven and I saw God, but I don't think I saw the true God, but he showing me like a king sitting on the throne. But that is symbolic things to show me. It's not the real, because it's a spirit. But he wanted me to see him like that he is up on the throne and sit, and he put this staff on me and make me be his, with his golden stick on my shoulder and my head. He appoint me to be one of his tools, that I am a tool for God, and I am not anything more than a tool for God. And if you want to meet God, you will meet me, because God is in me and I am in him. So if you want to meet God, you can meet me, but I am not God. I am only a tool for him. So understand it. I'm not God. I'm a tool. He used me, God. So that's the closest to come to God, if you don't have this real connection with God, like he have appointed you to be his tool. And you really need to be sure of it, that you are appointed of God. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.